Well, guys, I'm on my way to work, and I had a full day today, guys. I didn't get much sleep, but I got some stuff accomplished. Let me walk you through my day today. I got off work this morning, came straight home, picked up Linda, and trust me, it wasn't quick because she wasn't ready when I got home. So I had to wait for her to get ready and get things together going. After I loaded the truck up with the stuff I needed to take with me to go take care of my mother's yard. So she finally got ready and came on with me or whatever. And I took her to the Coney Island. As you saw, we had breakfast. I had a ham and cheese omelet and some hash browns and some grits and toast. She had a BLT, I think it was, which she only ate half of. She got a little stomach. But we enjoyed our breakfast. It felt good to be able to pay for breakfast, and with my own money, from working my own job. That felt good. So, and I also got my nephew Paul a breakfast, you know, because he paid for our breakfast so many times to count, you know. So I got him a breakfast, hash browns, wheat toast, sausage, eggs, you know, regular Coney Island breakfast. And I took Linda over to her parents' house and dropped her off, and let her see her aunt that was from out of town. I waved from the car. People don't understand what I had going on, that I had a full day ahead of me. I just worked all damn night, and I wasn't in the mood to entertain people or, you know, socialize. So I just waved and let Linda out, and I took off. I got to my mother's house, and ended up getting one of the guys from around the corner that lives around my mother's house or whatever. Funny how people start to materialize whenever I show up to their house. People pop up, you know, and he was walking by. He asked me if I wanted the grass cut. I told him no, I got it. I was there to cut the grass anyway, but you know, nobody was there. So I called him back. I said, you know what, man, go ahead, you know, and cut the grass, and I'll pay you, you know. So I told him I gotta go to the bank to get the money. I'll be right back. So he said, okay, I'll get my lawnmower and I'll take care of it. So he was true to his word. By the time I went to the bank and got the money, I ended up going to an ATM machine to get it because, you know, the bank in Detroit the ATM machines was out of service, and which is bullshit. They had two machines, both of them out of service. You know, so I had to go to an ATM machine to get the money. You know, which is the sad state of Detroit. They probably shut them suckers down so that people wouldn't get getting robbed or whatever at the ATM machine. So, and the closest ATM machine was over on Dexter. So if you live anywhere in Detroit, you know about Dexter. So you understand why the ATM machines wasn't running, you know. But anyway, I got the money to pay the guy. By the time I got back, he'd already started. My nephew called me and told me that sorry he missed me, and but he was there now. There's a guy out there cutting the grass. I'm like, good. I'll be there in a minute. I came on back. The guy was in the middle of cutting the grass, but he kept his word. He was Johnny on the spot. He took care of it. He had his own blower, and he had his own lawn bags, you know, which impressed me. You know, I thought it was just a bum walking around the neighborhood and whatever. And I didn't even think he really had a lawnmower. But the guy impressed me. I was impressed. So, and he did a good job. He did a real good job. I went ahead and let him do it, in spite of the fact that the lawnmower was in the basement, and he brought the lawnmower up, so I had the lawnmower, so I was able to, you know. But he still didn't have no gas for it. So I didn't have time to go running trying to get gas. I was like, we don't even know if this thing works. So I'll get some gas on my way home, and if it works, then I'll cut my grass. If it doesn't work, I'll take it to the rental place and have them work on it. You know. So I put it on the back of the truck so I could take it with me, and took care of business. I took since the guy cut the grass, I brought some flowers to plant in the yard. I got a flat of flowers or whatever. So I took those, and I let Paul help me. He did the digging and planting the flowers. And they were looking good. I filled the water in the bird bath out in the front yard. So the front yard had, you know, was looking good, you know. So yeah. Excuse me, guys, yarning. I'm gonna go back next week and cut up that wood that's in the backyard. And there's some trees that are looking like they're gonna fall. Try and trim those up a little bit. But so anyway, I finished that. I took a few pictures of the yard. It turned out good. It really looked good. I was proud of it, whatever. And so I went ahead and packed the lawnmower up, and I went home. On the way home, I stopped at the gas station. I got a gallon of gas, and poured it into the lawnmower, and tried to crank it, but it didn't start. So I was right there at the gas station. So I was like, well, when I get this thing out, you know, on the ground, I'll try it again. So I got it to the house, took it off the truck and I got some starter fluid. I had some starter fluid. I sprayed some starter fluid into the carburetor. Tried again, it cranked right up. So the lawnmower runs good. The height was set a little low for me, but I went on ahead and worked it out. It didn't have a bag on it, so there was no way to collect the grass clippings. So I had to rake the grass after I got done, but it turned out good. I still gotta fix my stones and whatever in the yard, my border around the yard. So that's another project. But the yard looked good. I got a few accent lights, little solar lights for the outside. I put them out, and they look pretty good. I saw them before I left the house. Before I left this evening, I took a look at them, and they're shining because we had a lot of sunlight today. So they look good. So now, after I finish the yard, Cole got to come out and sit outside while I was doing cutting the grass and everything. So he had a lot of outside time today. So he was tired when we got home. So that worked out good. Then I went home and went to sleep because Linda was gonna get a Uber home. So I'd have to get up and go and get her. So she's able to spend some time with her family. And so she did that. The Uber picked her up, brought her home. She got in the house. And first thing she did was get on the damn phone. Linda's from the hood. So that means she's loud. She's on the phone and she's like, yeah, girl, yeah. The bullshit. I'm trying to sleep, guys. She already interrupted me by coming in the house. So I'm like, Lynn, be quiet. She didn't even hear me. She's been working in factories and everything, so her hearing is bad. So as you know, people with bad hearing talk excessively loud. I got really good hearing, so I don't talk loud. I don't yell. People barely hear me when I'm talking. So I just said, okay. I just ignored it and whatever. It sounded like she was winding down from the conversation, so she'll be off the phone pretty soon. And so I tried to go back to sleep. I never got back to sleep again. Once your sleep is broken up, you're done. You know, I only had a couple of hours left to sleep or whatever, so I tried to, but it wasn't coming. So I probably got 3 or 4 hours of sleep, solid, after I took care of the yard and everything. But when I got up and got ready to go, I asked her how she had a good time with her family and everything. She said, yeah, she had a good time. I asked her, I says, you notice the yard? How's the yard look? She says, I didn't even notice. After all that work I did, she didn't even notice. The sleep that I lost, the energy I spent fixing my yard, making my yard look nice, she didn't even notice. And this ain't the first time. She's come home from work and not even noticed the yard or whatever. Which brings me to my point, guys. People don't give a shit about the stuff that you care about. You know, I didn't have to go to my mother's house and do her yard, but in her memory, she likes having her yard nice, and having her bird bath for the birds and everything. And the birds appreciate it. They come there and they I gotta put one in my yard, but my nephew didn't give a shit about the yard. He took off on a damn errand after he knew I was on my way there, so he didn't really give a shit. So that's how it went. You know, he helped me with the yard and everything, but he was, you know, just going through the motion, helping me out because I was there. So anyway, guys, people don't care about the stuff you care about. I like beauty. I like, you know, nice scenery and flowers and a garden and stuff like that. I like stuff like that. Most people don't give a shit about stuff like that. They give less than a fuck. You know. And it's frustrating because you be like, how the hell can you not appreciate this beauty? How the hell can you not stand back and look at what you done and be proud of it, whatever? It escapes me. I don't understand that, whatever. I have no comprehension of how that works, but that's how people are. And that's just the way things is. You know, you have things you care about that you appreciate, but people, you know, don't really care. You know, and you're not gonna get any points for it, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm at work in my parking lot. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.